Jokić is so massive, so big. How difficult is it to contain him?
Oh, he's an amazing player. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's hard to stop him. He's balling. He can pay, rebound. He can score. So it's just tough to stop him.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure I would use the term limiting him. I think he's a great player. He's one of those guys who's going to get big numbers no matter what. So we just try to do the best we can, knowing that he is a lethal passer and a capable three-point shooter and an excellent scorer inside.
He's great. Like I keep saying, I'm a big fan. He's my childhood hero, so I watch him all the time. I like his game, and I just like him.
His IQ is just off the charts. He makes his teammates better because the way he passes is contagious. Your teammates want to cut, they want to get open, they want to set screens. And when your best player is doing that, similar to Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett was one of the most selfless stars to ever play the game, and it was just contagious because he's always looking for you. See the back cut right here. Guys are going to move without the ball. They know that it's going to come if you get open.
Just from the short amount of time he's been in this league, he's the best passing center of all time. And I know that's a crazy thing to say, but not many centers in history. Some guys like Kareem or Shaq or Arvydas Sabonis could, out of a double team, can throw the ball really, really well. But he grabs the ball, leads the break, and can throw lobs. Grabs the ball and leads the break and can throw no looks. That's something that has never been done from his positions.
The Jokić doesn't dunk. He can't jump. Okay, and he just lumbers up and down the floor, so aesthetically people can sleep on him. Now all of a sudden he's putting up big time numbers. We have to pay attention.
One of my favorite players to watch in the league, on off nights. When I've got a league pass going, I always make sure I turn to Denver a little bit and watch Jokić and his passing and his brilliance. He just sees the game so well. I always love watching players who just seem to be a move ahead on the chessboard. He's one of those guys. So. Great young player. And
He'll be able to pass the way he can, run the break, shoot the three. He's a phenomenal player.
Takes the jumper, and he's got it! Back-to-back nights. Another triple-double.
The guy just knows how to play the game and gets it done. I like those kind of guys.
Jokić swinging! What a pass by Nikola Jokić!
Both like Jokić, big man is back. Jokić is a big guy that can do it all. Pass, he can shoot, he's a very, very smart player. Right here, he says a great pick. He has the shot, but he says, you know what? I have the ability to put it on the floor. This is what he does best. He has great vision right here. Sees the guy right there. He says,
oh my gosh.
This pass. Guess what? Me and Chuck don't like this, but he has the ability to step out and also shoot that three.
He's the best big man in the NBA, right? He is. He is the best big man. Like that. Everything around their team has been built around him. Now he's got great players around him. Look, yes. Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap, stud, right? Gary Harris, stud. They got a lot of talent around, but it's all predicated on him.
You talk about not only the stats that he's putting up this year, but this guy's leading a young team, and they're in first place in the Western Conference. You look at this team, what they tried to accomplish last year of getting to the playoffs by missing it the last game of the season, and to come in focused and displaying this type of performance night in and night out, you have to consider him.
That's all nice.
LeBron will go down as one of the best players to ever play the game, but for Nikola to the whole crowd watching, probably anticipating what's going to happen here. It's like a heavyweight fight.
LeBron all over Jokić.
Serbia, he's not scared, and that's no disrespect towards LeBron, but Nikola's not going to back down from everybody.
Jokić coming in, and he scores! Not afraid of LeBron James.
I think the crowd erupted in celebration because it was like a defining moment for Nikola. I mean, that's a great player. He scored on some other players, but that's one of the best players in the NBA who can guard positions 1 through 5. So I'm sure Nikola will be showing that to his grandkids many years from now.
You had LeBron on your backside. You knew he was there, and you made your move. You're going to think about that one for a while, aren't you?
No.
Come on.
Who would take it for Denver? It's Jamal and the Joker. Jokić in the lane, throws it up.
And this is just pure touch. Murray gave it to him, really nothing open. Little contact.
Monte Morris to Jokić in the lane, put it up. Tapped in! Nikola Jokić!
Just great two-man game, pick and roll, give it back to your best player, make something happen. Doesn't look pretty, but none of his shots do. But they go down and give you a two.
Jokić into Powell. Here it goes. Got it! Got it! Denver has won! Denver has done it in a close game again. Off balance, leaning for the first time All-Star. Jokić with the game winner. Murray to Jokić. Dump it under, Millsap. Jokić, put it up. Out to Jokić. Jokić falling away. Good!
So he can let you do a high five, they're saying, but not a high forearm.
2.4 remaining. Jokić inside for the lead. Got it! Joker! And the joke's on Dallas right now.
Efficient basketball. Go to your best player in a mismatch and punish him.
Oh, good screen by Jokić. Just buried. That is behind the back to Chandler. It was actually over the head to Chandler. And a score. As sweet as it gets. Nikola Jokić doing his thing. Wilson Chandler and Gary Harris doing their things. Coming back to Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
For Torrey Craig maybe to get back in this ball game.
So if he does check in, this place is going to go crazy.
Jokić between the wickets. And a finish from Millsap and one. Wow. Just wow. What a dime. Look at this pass. Break through the 5-hole. Come on. 5-hole. Jokić has it. There's a reset on the 20. Oh, behind the back. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Lyles scored. Not sure I did. There it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Larry, if Larry's an inch taller, never touched his second hand. Man, that's a crazy pass playing the drive. And Barnes didn't used to have that range. And watch Fox come. Fox is going to say, okay, there's one behind the back. Whoa. Fox is.
Nikola Jokić, some nifty ball handling there. Good screen, took care of Holmes.
I mean, that's. This one.
He's got great touch, doesn't he? Swing it underneath the phone!
What vision, and just a nice little hook pass. He fights for it, got two guys going to surround him and just going to have a quick little hook pass around Randall, or excuse me, Hibbert. Boom. 12-2 run, Denver.
Floppy floater, flew out of bounds. Water polo pass, Beasley, score!
Wow, how about that for your 10th assist? And watch his 10th assist, off a turnover. Beasley just run, Minnesota fell asleep. Wiggins nearly got
the playoffs, possibly playing against the Warriors in the first round.
Great pass by that. Let me tell you something. I like this guy right here. He's a true big man, Fitz. It's a great pass by the big fella right there. He read that all the way. I love his patience for a big man in the post. Great pass right there. 3 guys on you, make your teammates better.
Still on the help on Booker, and there it is. And then whoop, right behind the back to Bees. One dribble, finishes.
Nuggets were down by 6. Markkanen, the only player in double figures. Jokić behind the back, and he scores!
Well, did the message happen? Behind the back, you see the contact right there, a reach in also, and somehow knocks the shot down.
Roy Markkanen thinking, I never saw anything like this in Finland where I grew up. They didn't have plays like that. Jokić has his 11th double-double in the last 12 games. Underneath the ground. Pass by Nikola Jokić.
Look at all the bodies sitting there worried about Joker with the ball, and just no looks into Grant, who instead of standing out somewhere else, once he's got Jackson watching Joker, so he just attacks the basket.
Pretty. He sees him.
He just lays it soft. The reach, and look, once again, see how the weak side goes to sleep, and you just get a cutter. Weak side goes to sleep. The smallest guy on the floor, he cuts the basket, gets a layup.
Double figures in 11 and 12. Volleyball out. Martin for three. Yes!
And you want to make everything and then trying to front end the pump. Then he calls on the other side. Just watch a quick tap. Just a heads-up play. That's where you know your team. Once he knows where his teammates is, not even really looking at him until he's already tapped him.
Mention Magic.
In between two guys with a window of about 10 inches. The and one opportunity for Gary Harris.
Joker. Jokić last pass, another assist. They trap, he's stuck, and Scott.
Just find the guy that cuts to the basket. Your man leaves you, and then all of a sudden just get to the basket. Throw it to the vicinity. Let's see the way he cuts in.
To beat the buzzer, yes!
He did it again.
Nikola Jokić, 1 second.
Well, they got it down to 10, and Denver brings the starters back in, and Murray and Joker add to it.
24 for Murray, 18 for Jokić. That's the end of the first half.
They're giving the Joker.
Jokić has it, the running one-hander. Yes! Did it! Perhaps. Boy, Murray didn't give much of an option there, Hastings.
Well, good shooting night for Nikola Jokić. The Nowitzki turnaround.
From three. His 67th start, just 3 last year.
Wow. And
nice work there.
And Davis is your...
Joker, a little behind the back magic.
Davis, lucky right there. He kind of scrapes the top of his... Just over the shoulder. Just right there, perfect. Lays out in front of him.
So Martin, Jameer, and Murray go out.
Look at this. Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Oh, my goodness. I mean, that's like Pete Maravilla.
Jokić. Joker behind the back. Joker all the way. Joker lays it in.
He thought he got fouled by Durant, and I'm going to tell you what, here we go. Whoop. Where are you going? And then no one wants to reach. Durant, he puts the arm over there.
Into Jokić, the facilitator. Oh, pass! Oh, a little hook pass. Jokić to Manimal.
Yes, we might have a highlight program of Jokić. I mean, folks, this is a 7-footer. I mean, you don't see this kind of ability from this big of a guy.
One on the clock. Wanted Murray to go back door. Jokić on one.
Well, let me jerk this. Jerk that foot up, and what he did, it made it a 3.
Play. Pass. The receiver wide open. He dances into the end zone for a touchdown. Gary Harris. Try. Careful now. 5 to shoot. Back cut. Murray lays it in. Joker's got eyes in the back of his head. The 11th of 6. Now Murray around the corner. Looking for Jokić. Got him. Oh, no licky pass.
Like this. Jamal Murray finds Jokić inside, finds Gary Harris, hams it down. I don't know how he sees it, Marlo. I don't know.
He knew what to...
Does he think he's getting the foul line enough? He was averaging 9 free throw attempts.
What a move from Jokić. Motion here. Clark's got to move the other. Nice pass, Jokić. 11.5 rebounds. Now the smaller man on Jokić again. Jokić turn, fire, guys.
He wanted that bump and pinch on the turn.
Jokić shoots the 3. Got it! 9 to shoot. He'll fall away. That's good. Jokić getting warmed up now. Jokić listening, motivated there. To jump high. Back coming Murray. And Murray puts it in.
Made basket, you see this just soft. Look at it, just soft, and there's no angle. I mean, he has no angle to get this. Scored 2 points in these 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Yet until right now, Jamal Murray with the hang, and he'll shoot a free throw.
Talked about in that first quarter how when they get in the paint, the three will open up more. Brooks with the first foul. Hang on.
A three would tie it. Jokić for three. Got it! Nikola Jokić ties it up.
Murray. Reverse slam is a beauty. Murray in the head right there, and he's able to just concentrate.
43%. Jokić has it. He's got a mouse in that. And his second dunk tonight. That's 14 on the season. He's got the shoulder. Down the middle. Jokić. And his 15th dunk of the year is a one-hander. For Barton. Here is Jokić. Spins on Noel and flushes it down. Two-man game. Handoff Murray. Into Jokić. And he puts it away.
Your thoughts on Nikola Jokić? You had a great one in Tim Duncan. I don't want to put him up there with Tim, but your thoughts on the way he plays the game? Yeah, a little bit too early for that, but your thoughts on the way Jokić plays the game?
Have you been in these sessions before? I've said this like 10 times, and I'm not writing your article for you. Ask one of your colleagues. He's magnificent. Magnificent. I'll just leave it at that.